How do you react when life throws you a curveball? Any different than maybe Justin Timberlake or Clint Eastwood? Why did I mention their names? Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Con Jackson. Well, we sent out Melanie Snare, a correspondent, to talk to the director, Robert Lorenz, of a brand new movie called Trouble with the Curve. It was filmed right here in Atlanta, and let's see what happens.
Draft's in 9 days. I don't want any surprises.
Gus is struggling.
He's gonna be out of a job.
I'm just a broken down old man. You ought to get as far away from me as you can.
So obviously the film was based here in Atlanta. What was it like working in Atlanta and just getting to be here for filming in Georgia?
Oh, we had a great time here in Atlanta. I was so glad we got to shoot here. Randy Baum, the writer of the script, set it here. He's from the area. So I came out and took a look and had everything we need, and tax incentive doesn't hurt, so here we are.
How old was Mickey when
My mother died. 6.
how'd you handle all that by yourself?
I didn't.
You sent me away. Only a coward leaves their kid.
Well, you don't know half of what you think you do.
Just know you're not alone.
Yeah, you know, it's a great place to film. It's got great crews, great equipment, great people, and it's a very cinematic city, and then the outlying areas are also beautiful, in which we took full advantage of.
Gus Lobel! Wow, it's good to see you, man. It's Johnny.
Johnny. Oh, Johnny. Johnny the Flame Flanagan?
Nobody's called me that in a little while.
Yeah, well, you used to throw the cover off a ball.
I used to.
What are you doing, boy?
Oh, well, I'm here doing the same thing you are now. I'm scouting for the Red Sox.
You don't know anything about scouting.
It's the story of Clint Eastwood plays Gus Lobel, who's a baseball scout, works for the Atlanta Braves, and he's out checking out a hotshot young ball player that the team is considering drafting. But he's having some trouble with his age, and he's having some trouble seeing and so forth, and folks at the club think maybe it's time for him to retire. So his daughter, played by Amy Adams, decides to head out on the road with him and try and help him out to try and save his career. And along the way, they work out some of the tough things they've had going on in their relationship.
Drive straight to the airport, because I don't need your pointy little nose in my business.
Hence the title is, you know, you kind of come upon those moments in life when it throws you a curve and you have to figure out how to deal with them, because, you know, things go along swimmingly, you think you got it figured out, and then things change and you have to adapt.
You definitely could not have picked a more perfect cast.
I got lucky.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah,
And
well, Clint's name attracts great people. And,
Yes.
Yeah, as a first-time director, I wouldn't have been so fortunate, but with him in the movie, you know, people like Amy Adams and Justin Timberlake, John Goodman, they all turned out and they did a fantastic job.
Gus Lobel's one of the best scouts baseball's ever seen. The guy that signed Dusty Baker, Dale Murphy, Tom Glavine.
Gus Lobel!
Well, what are you fellas staring at? I'm not a pole dancer.
Welcome to the partnership committee.
I want this.
You'd be the only woman.
My father is a baseball scout. I grew up around men who swore, drank, and farted.
So what's the best advice that Clint has given you along the way that you'd like to share?
I guess in a broad sense, it's just to approach things with confidence. When you're directing a film, everybody's looking to you for leadership. And if you project any sort of self-doubt, it spreads. So you want to always project confidence and at least act like you know what you're doing.
So did you feel like you knew what you were doing?
Yeah, I felt ready for it. You know, I've been working with Clint long enough that, I've been preparing his movies for him and getting things ready. So it was all very natural to me, and I enjoyed it.
Well, using an old baseball analogy, that looks like a home run. I can't wait to watch Justin Timberlake mix it up with Clint Eastwood. And I also want to thank Melanie Snare for putting that together for us. We love getting you connected because we love getting you in the know.